Hey guys, Coach Chauncy here with another addition to our split zone series. Check out the rest of the series. I'll have a button you can click to go back and watch the rest of the series. So this is part 3 of the RPOs part of it. We've covered base split zone, how to run it without having to read anybody for your quarterback. We talked about how to unleash a lead blocker for your quarterback in the read option game. We've talked about multiple RPOs. Now, today's RPO we're going to talk about is a triple option run play. Okay, 3 options in the run play, and using your single receiver as the pitch man on the backside of 3x1. So as you guys can see here, we're in a 3x1 set, 11 personnel. We got our tight end here off the ball. We've got 2 receivers over here. Here's our 3 receiver side, single receiver side. So with us, we always run a package, okay? So this is our tray formation, tray right, 11 personnel, 3 receivers, trips formation. The play is called red 2, bluff, L fade. L fade. So walking through the play is inside zone at its core, split zone action with the tight end coming across and our bluff, but walk through the play and how we go about it. So our first read is always, do we have a free throw with our bubble? Okay. Do we have free access with our bubble? In this situation, we would actually have it. If this guy is this tight to the box, we can rip and throw that with that leverage and space and get out, get wide, and get 5. But for the sake of this play, and if we just drew up a base 3, cover 3 style defense, we're not going to get too much into that. But y'all can see by looking at it, we got bubble there. All right. So that's the first option in the package. The package is designed to give us multiple options within one play, so we're never in a bad play. So we can rip it and throw it right there. That's 5 yards, easy money, minimum. Okay. Second read is inside zone. So we're going covered, uncover rules here. This tackle is covered with the guy in his play side gap. Red 2 means you're running inside zone to the right. We got somebody in our gap, so we're going to take care of that. Nobody in the play side gap, but somebody is in my backside gap. Okay, now I know I'm going to be double teaming with the center. So we got a double team there. Now the center's going here, doubling there, backside. Now we got nobody in our play side gap, so I'm looking to my backside gap. Okay, now we got a double team there. We're reading the end. So this is a read play, so we're reading the end, and we're also reading the backside corner. Now, guys, this stuff right here is so powerful. It's so powerful. You have to install this and run this in your offense. I'm giving you this, and this is something that you don't see a lot of teams doing. It's very powerful. So let me walk you through it. So snap of the ball, we're running our traditional read option, okay? Reading the backside in. We have our bluff tag on. So tray right, red 2, bluff. Bluff means, go back to the other videos in the series, but bluff means that our tight end is going to be coming across and lead blocking for the quarterback player on the backside of the play. So we're going to read the defensive end. Our tight end is going to come across and block the quarterback player. The quarterback player is the guy who is the first available defender to the backside that can make a play on the quarterback. We're blocking him, okay? So even if the quarterback doesn't activate the L fade, we're still good to go here. So option number 1, bubble. Option number 2, the dive. We get a crash from the end here. All right, now it's time to make some money. All right, we get a crash. Quarterback's going to pull it. Our bluff's coming across to block the quarterback player. And now the quarterback's eyes, once he gets to this point, his eyes are going to be, because he knows he's protected by the bluff. So I'm not afraid of somebody coming to hit me right now. So now once he gets to this point, he takes a couple of steps. His eyes are getting on the corner. Okay? He's going to be reading the corner. If the corner sees the quarterback coming and starts to make a play on the quarterback, now he's left this receiver wide open. Quarterback still behind the line of scrimmage. He can throw the ball down there. So he's going to come down, show an aggressive action like he's going to take off running. His eyes are looking past the corner. If the corner comes up to make a play on the quarterback, now we've got this receiver wide open. He's our pitch person. So dive, pull, pitch. We're always looking for a way to create a triple option style attack with our running game. We're always going to have 3 options available one way or the other. Okay, we're going to have a dive, we're going to have a pull, and we're going to have some form of a pitch available for the quarterback. And a lot of times we're going to have somebody lead blocking to block the quarterback player. So we're always looking for a numbers advantage and putting the defenders in multiple forms of conflict. Okay, so now if he attacks and comes up the field toward the quarterback or stops his feet at all, we're talking a 10, 15-yard pass over his head, touchdown. Ain't nobody there. This guy's coming down here looking at slow flow read. He's the free hitter in the box. He's going to be down here somewhere. Even if he does start making an angle towards the quarterback, you see the quarterback pulling, he's going to be somewhere in here. He's going to be nowhere near this guy. Wide open touchdown. Okay. Now, worst case, let's say this guy's he's a good player, and he says, I can't let nobody behind me, especially in a deep third situation, cover 3. Nobody gets behind me. So he plays the fade and goes with the fade. Okay, we just said we blocked the quarterback player right here. He's blocked. He's down the field doing his job with him. So now here's your crease. From here to the sideline to the end zone, our quarterback has the ability to take off and run. Okay, so now you can do this in a number of ways. So use your creativity. Okay, anytime you have a single receiver, so you can be in a 11 personnel formation like us here. You can go 21 personnel, put a fullback in here. So now you're in 21 personnel. You can be in 12 personnel and have, like us in our wing formation. So you can have tight end on the ball, H back off the ball, and you still got single receiver backside. So super easy to do that. So all we would do is, so Y is on the ball, H off the ball, R is off the ball over here. We're good to go. So now instead of it being the Y, it'd be the H. It'd be H bluff, taking the same exact path, doubling up there, same exact path, H bluff, same thing. So use your creativity, coaches. Use your personnel, your groups, but this is how you put on the backside of a 3-by-1 formation. You can put the single receiver as your pitch key, okay? You can also do things like motion away. So you can start 2-by-2. We do that in our offense. So we can have our slot receiver over here, motion him over, and then now you got the one-on-one back here. So use your creativity to do it, but very powerful weapon, especially high school football, even college football. If you got a quarterback that is a known runner, that's a threat that everybody's on the field is thinking about, that we got to contain and slow down. When they see this kid take off and run, only a few times a game you pull this play out of the playbook, it's going to be a guaranteed touchdown. You can pretty much call this play once a game and score on it almost automatically, especially if you're a team like us that like to use a lot of 3-by-1. So if 3-by-1 is one of your top situations that you like to be in formationally, you got that kid on the backside one-on-one, man, you run that bluff, or just run read option at him, whatever, where he knows he has to help with being a quarterback tackler. But he has to be in the run fit. His coaches are screaming at him, hey, tackle the quarterback, don't let him run. That one time he gets too thirsty, boom, hit him for a big play or a touchdown. So that's this installment. This is part 3 of our RPO portion of the series. We're going to continue to add videos to it. We have 4 or 5 more videos just in split zone. The things that we do, the things that I like out of split zone that we implement and we'll be using a lot more going forward. So, hey, that's the end of the video for today. Coach Chauncy, hope you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.